Dear Dr. Darling, in recognition of our 2-day anniversary of not speaking to one another, a poem. I set out, spreading my wings to the heavens. I proceed to call on you, the one I cherish. The earth is vibrant, exulting in our reunion. An uncommon day of happiness, together as on our first meeting. Let us overlook the nights of our distress, sing on full moon nights, chorus on breezy days. Life is an aromatic flower garden. Oh mine. Oh mine. Carla, find someone to cover my shift. I have a date with my wife, but she doesn't know it yet.
Can't keep up with me?
You can't keep up with me.
Woo! Ever tried this one?
No problem. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I'm sorry. I know not to take in vain the name Jesus or Buddha. 2 very important men in your life, after me.
They're not men, they're masters.
I know. Your faith keeps you grounded.
A higher power keeps all of us grounded.
Well, gravity grounds me.
Without faith, people fall. Take a leap of faith with me! I adore you, my magnificent man of science.
And you enchant me, my poetical, passionate muse.
Oh, and Ton's meal, delicious or what? I can't believe I love my vegetables so much. My mother would be so proud.
What do you think, Rajiv? Is she a keeper?
Oh, well, that rather depends, doesn't it?
On what?
On her feelings about you.
Don't give me that. She's dying to marry me, aren't you, sugar cakes?
Oh, stop it.
You know, Ton is teaching me her cooking techniques. It's fascinating. She's a brilliant teacher.
With my bank account, she'd marry me if I was Quasimodo himself.
Oh, Ton, we have to set a date for my next cooking lesson. I need to learn how to make that eggplant thingy. Ugh, scrumptious. Oh, Elsie, you should come too.
Thursday at 3?
Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah. She's pretty. Dumb, but pretty.
Oh,
I, for one, do not find Miss Mannheim by any stretch of the imagination to be dumb, Heinrich.
Don't get all women's lib on me. Women's lip, I like to call it. I mean it like it's flattering. She's pretty. Dumb, but pretty. Now, mind you, I could have a college graduate if I wanted one, but that's the trick, isn't it? Dumb, smart, skinny, fat, finding that perfect combination. And I like them dumb and pretty.
oh, Ton, I almost forgot. That book that we talked about last week, I brought it for you.
Wonderful! Lives of the Himalayan yogis.
Is that Yogi Bear or Yogi Berra?
Yogis, Heinrich. Himalayan yogis. But really, nobody expects you to have ever heard of such a thing. Nope. Nobody expects you to be anything, darling, but the stupid, vulgar, drunk, benighted boor that you obviously disgustingly are.
Hey, now. Hey, what kind of a thing is that to say? How dare you say stuff like that to me?
Party's over. Good night, Heinrich. Good night, everyone. Heinrich, we're gonna send you back to your home in your nice warm bed.
He won't remember anything in the morning. Crazy.
Why don't you stay here with us tonight, Elsa?
No, I think I need a little fresh air, but thanks. Ton. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I live through days of deception, professing love that I don't feel, sweet utterances from rosy lips, passionate words from an ice-cold heart. I indulge in many illusions, day and night, keeping up with the Joneses. This ephemeral body burning with passion. How I writhe, plunging into the fire. I pass many shores clear and muddy, washing my face, then painting it again, desiring fame, fine houses and wealth, to enjoy this life I've abandoned, noble ideals. After many struggles, I awake suddenly, asking myself, is that all there is? What does it matter if you extra tens of years, chasing gain with efforts so dear? What shall I do in the days ahead, when hair loses luster and youthful rosiness fades? When breathing ceases, is this death or rebirth? Munich 539762, please. Heinrich. Hey, it's Elsa. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But hey, kiddo, the night's young. You want to go out for a drink or something? Great. I'll see you there. I ask myself in this self-confession today, is this life, or is death close by?
So much stronger you'll feel in the morning if now you just go to sleep. So close your eyes, my darling.
It's hard to breathe.
I know, sweetheart. But just close your eyes and sleep will come.
Miss Ton, when they died, where did my mother and father and big brother go?
I don't know, sweetheart. But wherever it is, it's someplace very, very beautiful.
Like Zanzibar?
Maybe so. So just close your eyes, my darling, and dream about Zanzibar. How I wish I had the answer for her. How I wish I had the answer to all the suffering in this life. I work, and I sleep, and I work some more, and always I am praying. Putting the pain in my writing, giving my love to the children, the lost ones, every last one of them. But it isn't enough. Nothing changes the suffering. Dear God, show me a sign you exist. Dear Buddha, let me see you. Let me know your compassion, your power, because I need strength, God. I need strength. Not for me, but for Lynn. Why the endless suffering? Where is the everlasting remedy? I know in my heart there is one, but where is it? Won't you show me a sign?
I think we should stop for today.
Why?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Ton, it's my business to see things in people's faces. Something pretty serious is going on.
Lynn isn't getting any better. In fact, she's getting worse.
I'm so sorry.
I'm scared she's going to die.
Of course you are.
I feel my faith is faltering. I feel lost.
You know, ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a painter. Art was my enchantment. But it was only a dream. So I grew up, I got practical, and I went to med school because my father was a doctor, but also because medicine was important, unlike, say, art. I met Rajiv, we fell in love, we got married, and we both started practicing. But then a couple years later, this little voice started waking me up in the middle of the night, telling me that I needed to be painting. I ignored that little voice, but it got louder, more adamant. And then one day I woke up and I simply knew that I had to go to Paris.
Paris? What did you think of that, Rajiv?
Absolutely opposed. Hated the idea.
So he stayed home. But I had to honor something that felt bigger than myself, Ton. A spirit, that little voice. I needed to go to Paris to study with the living masters of my art. Otherwise, I'd be betraying something in my soul.
You were very brave to go.
Honestly? Yes, I was. But let me tell you the best part. Yes, going to Paris, I became a better artist than I otherwise possibly could have been. But I became a better person. Ton, tell me what's wrong.
I don't know. I'm not a painter like you. I don't know what I am.
Well, you're a deeply spiritual woman.
I know it sounds blasphemous, but God and Buddha, they seem so far away.
My country, Tan, India. India has been a crucible of suffering for centuries. We have struggled with your question more than most. Where is God in the midst of all this suffering? And perhaps because of that, very few wise masters have learned the answers to that elusive question and live to enlighten others.
Living masters? In India? I don't know if I will have the courage to go. You were very strong.
I had the courage to take the first step. That's all I had. Search high and low for a little love. Search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence.
Tom, that was Rolf on the phone. He thinks perhaps you should meet him at the hospital.
Is it Lynn?
Yes, it's Lynn.
Is everything okay?
You should go. Go now, Tom.
Dr. Reinhardt, please report to room 1003.
I couldn't save her, Tom. I'm so sorry.
No one blames you, darling.
It almost felt like she were ours. Our own daughter.
Yes.
Let's start our own family, Tom. Let's have our very own child.
That's a beautiful idea. There's something I need to tell you. I must go to India.
India?
Come with me. I feel it. It's my calling. I must go.
You're not thinking clearly, Tan. The way to cope with Lynn is to move ahead, not run away to India.
This isn't running away. What is a meaning in her death, her suffering? I must find out. Come with me, Rolf. You spent 10 years to become a physician. I'm only asking for 2.
No, my work. And I don't want you to go either. I need you here beside me.
I need your blessings for this.
You're asking for blessings from a man who has no faith.
That's not true. You said you believe in the power of love.
I believe in the power of my love for you.
Then how about this? That God loves us all. That if we love each other as strongly as that, we can conquer anything, even disease.
This is your path, Tom. It's not mine.
But it's our lives.
Oh, I love you, Tom. But my life is here.
Then I must go alone.
Please don't do this. I don't want to lose you.
I have no choice. When you come home, there will only baby grass and flowers, greeting your footsteps.
The garden sheds her evening dew. The house bows weighed down with loneliness, murmuring farewell.
Even if my heart was made of stone and my feelings all of brass, I would soften and melt as I feel the pain I left you. But beloved one, I can no longer stay in darkness, surrendering to ignorance and misery.
I know you've been suffering in golden bonds, longing to be free. I love you as I love myself,
Like my love for this great earth, its mountains and rivers.
I bow to you in awe of your deep love, but who knows when we will ever meet again.
Praised be the divine whose light guides my way and protects you in your lonely days.
Why were we born in this world of woe, where I must pine and where you, my love, have to taste sorrow?
Please lift your heart out of the blue web, so my mind will also be lightened when we are apart.
You're leaving, reaching for heaven above, vowing to level out all of evils in life.
One day I'll be enlightened, bring illumination to the world. I want to be together for eternity.
Though thou will part, to walk two separate paths, who will protect the one who sees behind, who will protect the
One who goes
And now from the show, one of the MCs we have actress Elaine.